Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. Today, a clash between two teams from the Sunshine State that will resonate from Dade to Duval. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Carter. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Panthers are facing third and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the...
The give to the left side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Every defense in the country.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got the back over the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab outside. It's Lewis. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Third down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was... They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires left. It's caught. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute.
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's second and long. Just keeps slinging it. This time he's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Connection to the right. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give out of the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Burke. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Working on the right. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to get it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on third. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They missed that 56-yard field goal, and now they'll pay for it by giving up good field position at the 39. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. FIU pushing tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
Going for it all. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defense. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Panthers are rolling down the field. The running back has it. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. Let's send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds space on the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. Touchdown, FIU! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, they're after him! And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. Turning it on! They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They're going to run it. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to pound it in. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Final chance for the offense on 4th and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit.
Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that...
The Florida International offense is back on the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to...
Got some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown! Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Motion from the back. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Sends it downfield. Makes a catch at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They go to the counter. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. FIU pushing tempo. They believe they can run right here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You know, when you're running...
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation
27 jump. Big hunt go.
The give to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He got his man down the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly complete. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's complete to the left.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight cover.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Unloads it left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And I think on that last play, that's an example.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Here's the pressure. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Sometimes it takes...
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick...
They go to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Carter. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. He'll pull it on the read. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Yeah, and half of the QB calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now...
There he goes! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. FIU pushing tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
Really nice third down.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Looking left. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Panthers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
This quarterback is getting frustrated, and you can see it now, right? They've had some possessions, but they only have a field goal to show for it, and he's now starting to...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own...
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for a huge play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Quick spin on the ride. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Working the middle, it's complete. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it. Hauls it in the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. FIU pushing tempo. Wants to keep it in the air. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Quickly complete. He did not make it a stone wall on third. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Here comes the hurry up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leads him with 3rd and 3. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Buys a little time with his feet. Got rid of it just in time. He'll just throw it away, and off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Makes the grab on the left. Brings him to the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. FIU set up with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he just had nowhere to go. Gets knocked down in the backfield as the option game not working. And he takes it in for the score. First down, Panthers. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the 4th, he's got it down the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into press territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Carter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll give it to him again. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Panthers! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
Here we go. Set.
Now they'll run the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on second. There he goes! Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida Atlantic. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. FIU pushing tempo.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Nice job there by the QB in the zone, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and he right away takes it upfield to get some positive points.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Panthers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Carter. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down. And he slides in safely. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Making side adjustments here. Next going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, FIU.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short game. still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Throwing right. Got the tight end outside. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Carter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Tight end now in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 3rd down. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Carter. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He tries to take the top off. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. FIU pushing tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
It's complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. He's looking to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll take it in. To the air on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Panthers. He got a step and just dusted the field. paying.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right?
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive. They
Turns on the Jets. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at that. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. FIU pushing tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Carter. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the... Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. And take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice.
The Panthers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. And the Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Open space at the 25. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now on first down from the 30. Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Panthers want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets the first down. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it looked like the offense.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to run it. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's got him. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going It's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it inside the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. FIU pushing tempo.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed him the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Time to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. And the offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They can pick up a yard here on 2nd down. That might put this one in the books. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take. So here comes our first play of overtime. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. FIU comes to the line 1st and 10 to start overtime. First play of the drive wants to throw. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Florida International. They strike first in overtime.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching